1-1 from Jones. Ground ball. Base hit left field. Berger rounding third. Little bob a little left. He'll score easily. Shane Bieber, Nick Pivetta, all with double-digit Ks. That is a base hit for Jesus Sanchez into right field. Throw comes home, and it's going to be late. Payoff pitch. Lined into center field. Good contact there from Jake Berger. That's up the middle and through, a base hit for Sanchez. Jazz on his way to third base. Tying run at second base, 2 outs. And that tying run may be coming home. Base hit center field. Here comes a throw from Harris. Airmailed, and Chapman on the cutout over at third, expecting a bunt. No bunt here. Into left. Get down. It does. Fair ball, but it was in front of Bell. Playing 4 generations of carries. Congratulations. Ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit for Jesus Sanchez. Start. Sanchez line drive, base hit center field. Swanson from the outfield grass from his knee, but
giving up a whopping 7 home runs already this year and 24 RBIs.
There's a fly ball way out towards center field. That's another one. My goodness. And this one out toward right center and down for a base hit. Jazz will score. Bell goes to third. Pitch.
Change up.
And a base hit. Line drive over Fletcher. You're ahead of the game. Sanchez with a high fly ball. This one is going way back into the chop house.
He doesn't call me till he's in the parking lot or something. So I kind of knew something was up. He was still in his uniform, and, you know, he said.
Weems 2-1. Ground ball, right side and through, a base hit. Anderson around third. He'll score. Pinch hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lined into center field. There's a base hit. So Sanchez in this inning. First pitch to Sanchez. Ground ball. Knocked down Tovar. Sanchez left field. Down. And that's going to do it. Here comes a rise.
Yeah.
Dealt with plenty of issues around these parts as this one is lined out toward left center field. That's going to get down. And Seth Brown will play it off the wall. Sanchez cruises into second with the lead. And past the dive of Lux into right field. Here comes De La Cruz and Jesus Sanchez with an RBI. Ground ball and through for a base hit. He's at their house, on their property. This one out toward left center field, and that'll get down. It'll hop off the wall, so Sanchez cruises into second base with Jesus Sanchez, the last hope for the Marlins tonight. Drops a base hit into right field. So yeah, it's just we don't like fans wielding bats willy-nilly. Maybe this one had a hit in it anyway. This is way out towards center field, and it's going to one-hop over the wall. Strike the last 2 days. Why that wasn't called a strike. Loop toward shortstop and off the glove of Sosa.
Good to hit. You don't want to leave the strike zone here.
Ground ball up the middle and through. Bell coming around third, and he's going to score. Earlier in the ball game. This one lined out toward left field, a base hit. So Sanchez down after this. First pitch swinging, Jesus Sanchez rips it into center field, a base hit. Balls in a strike to Sanchez, who lined out into a double play his first time up. Hits one sharply again. This time it gets up the middle for a base hit.
2 of 27 against the Detroit Tigers.
Bounces that one up the middle off the glove of Marte and almost swatted it to the shortstop. A couple of home runs, all to the opposite field in a 2-week span. He stays up the middle here and gets the base hit. Right side and through, a base hit. Fortes will stop at second.
Hughes, he was about 92, 93.
Sharply hit. Nearly takes the glove off of Walker, and there won't be a play. By the end of the season, Darvish will be #1 on that list. Hopefully that Next one doesn't come today. Sanchez base hit right field, cut off by Tatis. 4-3, had a single back in the first inning. And sends one high and way deep in right field. Tatis just turned and watched a long home run.
Rips that one to center field. Tavares going back. He'll have to play it off the wall. And Sanchez continues to hit the baseball hard as he gets a double here. He stopped by and said hello to Rod Allen and myself at our desk. Another line shot by Sanchez. That's going to get the gap. And Sanchez is going to go into second base aggressively. And that's driven deep to left center field. Way back. It is gone. And down the Nation Alley. Home run.
De La Cruz, though, to get that base hit.
Sanchez flips it into left center, and that gets down for a base hit. David Robertson dealing to Jesus Sanchez, and a pinch hit single for Jesus. This one out toward left center field. Lowe going after it. He won't get there. One hops the wall. And that rattles around a bit. De La Cruz is going to come in to score. Jesus Sanchez pinch hitting for Dane Myers here. And that's a base hit into left field.
The strikeouts came on the fastball.
Sanchez down the left field line, and that is going to get down, and then one hops the wall. Nimmo Fields fires in. It'll be a leadoff double for Jesus this year. You see a couple of Brewers on the top of that list, but Luis Severino keeping it under 100. That one a changeup that's going to go to the wall, and it'll be a double for
years.
And that is a base hit left center field. So this one golfed out toward left center field, and it's going to get down off the base of the wall. In these spots, he's at 204.
Like that.
That will do it. 3-run home run. That'll do it in a big way.
Oh, yeah. Didn't have time. He was in a little bit of a hurry. He could have told us the pitch, where it was, everything.
Well, how about Sanchez starting to come up with some big time hits? That's going to be a double. So 4 for 6, 2 home runs against Sanchez, against Lynn. He knocks another one into right field.
That's where timing can get messed up every once in a while. But right now, De La Cruz is there. So's this guy.
And Sanchez smokes it out to center. The Marlins go back to back right out of the gate.
Because he's used the off speed a lot more.
Sharply hit. Base hit for Jesus Sanchez.
2 teams.
Sanchez, deep drive, right center, gone, home run. Scored 5 runs in this series, bounced right side and through for a base hit. Sal Perez was holding Bell, so that beautiful night at this ballpark. Phillies a 1-0 lead as the first pitch is bounced towards second. Ranging over there is Merrifield. Sanchez smokes this one deep center field. Long gone, a solo home run for Jesus Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes. Sanchez, boy, 3 hits in right field for the Marlins already.
And it's a name you remember that kind of sticks in your head.
There's a ground ball through for a base hit. But he comes back and dumps a base hit into left field. Put together good at bats because you are a bloop and a blast away. And this might be the blast first. Out towards center and over the head of Duran. Sanchez on his way to third, and the throw will be late. And that one ripped into the corner and right down for a base hit. O'Neill picks it up off the wall. Throw to second. Sanchez. Walk off then. Now they're playing catch up in the 11th. And they may have just caught up right here. This is tied up. Sanchez, 2-run homer.
And Sanchez very carefully here. He knows Sanchez is he can hurt him.
And a fly ball out toward left field. Those Crawford boxes are in tight, and this one is gone.
He hurt him.
including that home run on Tuesday. The 1-2 is sent out toward left field, and this one is off the wall. Throw goes toward third. Bregman lines it to left field and over the head of Loper Fido. Honor roll member. Degree in management. Sanchez down the right field line. This one toward the corner, and that will get the Marlins a bit closer. Sanchez, a 3-run home run.
75% of the time.
Sanchez keeps it fair, just slaps it right down the line, and he will get into second base with the double. Jesus Sanchez. Xavier Edwards goes, and Sanchez goes the other way into left field. Throw goes toward third, and Edwards will get there.
Identifying pitches, especially pitches in the strike zone.
Little squibber up the third base line. Vientos couldn't get it out of his glove.
Worried about, hey, I got to knock some rust off and get back in the groove.
Sharply hit and through. A base hit for Jesus Sanchez. In single in the fourth. The only 2 hits the Marlins have on the board today. Right side and through, make it 3. A multi-hit day for Sanchez.
4,256 career hits. Go to @Valley Marlins to cast your vote. And hey, that looks pretty good right there, Paul.
I got 1 vote for a home run from Jesus Sanchez. How about a long way? Up the middle, tough play. Look out. Far for McDermott. And a base hit through the left side.
Find him and get them out. That's the kind of pitcher he is.
This one out toward left center field and a long way back. Is it going to carry? It's off the base of the wall. Berger will score easily. Final day before the All-Star break. Trying to keep it up against the Brewers as Sanchez keeps on this run the last month or 2. But Sanchez turns that one around and drops it into right. Well, he's doing over these last few weeks exactly what the Marlins hoped that he would do for this in third. Berger at first, and the 1-2 from Holmes is in the air out toward left center field. Kelenic not going to get there. It goes off the wall. 1 run is in. They'll hold Berger on the RBI. Sanchez down the left field line. Fair ball into the corner. Marlins will take the lead. Another RBI.
Anything to hit either. He's trying to walk him.
Runner was on the move, and that one gets into center field, a base hit. Sanchez reached on an error in the 4th inning, and then he hit one deep in the 6th inning. Way out of here. A long home run for Jesus Sanchez. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Sanchez, who pokes one through the left side, a base hit. Just checking him out right now after checking out that hand down the line. Fair ball and into the corner. Edwards is going to score. Berger on his way to third. He's getting the green light. Kim with the throw home. In baseball has more home runs than Jake Berger. And now Sanchez flips one into shallow left field. A base. And Sanchez deep. Way out and right into the second deck. And Sanchez drills one. Gone. A home run. Got out real quick. These Marlins getting their first look at Tyler Phillips. And a ground ball through the right side, a base hit past the dive of Stott. Berger
runs against him.
That's into right field, a base hit. Edwards will score. Berger on his way to third base. Comes to that stuff.
Is he really?
Yeah, I tried to convince him too.
He won't say sweeper?
Nah, he's not on board. And that bloop that he grabbed will pretty much show you. That's a hard hit line drive into right center field. And this one out toward left center field. That one slicing down into the gap, and it bounces off the wall. Sanchez cruising into second base.
Counsel will keep his eye on that.
And now Sanchez lifts a fly ball out towards center. It's carrying. Back goes Crow Armstrong, and that one's gone. 2022 and the start earlier this season. That is a hot shot towards short, and for the game's first run. Looped over the leap of McMahon. One run is in. Here comes a second. And didn't even have to move his feet. Sanchez scorches one toward right center field. Norby's going to score easily. Cutting it off is Hilliard. Heading to second is Sanchez, and he is there. Look out. Had there been wind, would have gotten out. This one hit well out toward right, and it's going to get out. A home run. Jesus Sanchez. And a broken bat flipped into right field, a base hit.
A slider that stayed up.
And that's a base hit through the left side.
Pasadena, California. Those guys go back a long way. I'm sure Rod will have a lot of stories.
I'm sure.
Sanchez gets it. He's
going 100 miles an hour, and then I saw him hit BP, and I went, my goodness.
Yeah. 8 of his last 22 with a couple of extra base hits. This one to the left side. Sliding play over there and a wide throw.
Coaching staff has done a tremendous job as well.
Into center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So a couple of...
Most base runners will tell you third base.
And that one gets through Turner. He was there. Doesn't matter. That's fair into left field. Cut off by Marsh. Sanchez on his way to second.
A little bit on Jake.
Jesus Sanchez lashes one toward center field, a base hit.
So that kind of speed and the ability to steal the bases successfully all the time.
Jesus Sanchez keeps that one fair down the left field line on his way to second base here.
And doing it before that in Cuba for the national team.
How about that, though? Sanchez, who looked silly on the slider. Corbin and Bayoso tomorrow. That's up the middle, a base hit. So for ground ball, and that goes off the glove of Lux. Everybody's safe. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Sanchez. And this one is laced toward left center field. It'll bring home a run. Down the right field line, fair ball. One hops off the wall. Norby's going to come in to score, and Sanchez rips this one down the line. Fair ball into the corner again. Norby being held at third base. Ground ball, get through. It will, a base hit.
Able to use that more. One, they're training themselves to do that more. So you really have to focus on staying on plane and on top.
Well, a bare hand play. 0-2 on Sanchez. And this one out towards center field. Harris turns and looks, and we're tied. Poor assignment. So Dane Myers, who suffered that injury back in Cincinnati, is back. Nice to have him back as another.
It'll come down. He waited on it nicely.
And now Sanchez into right field, a base hit. And that is past the lunge of Santana. Berger, who made the final out of the 9th inning. And Conine's going to head toward third base on the base hit to left field. A stop right there.
One of the best baseball games I'd ever seen. Didn't work that game, but I watched it.
That's down, a base hit right field. And he rockets this one toward the gap in right center field. That's going to get down. Norby off on the crack of the bat with 2 outs, getting the green light around third base.
Strike zone that are swung at.
That's up the middle and off the glove of Clement. Rolled out of the Dominican Republic, a lefty to the lefty Sanchez. And that one gets over the leap of Barger, who was playing over by shortstop. So a left on left hit and a multi-hit day.